Hey everybody, welcome to another live stream today. And I want to say welcome to the rabbit hole because it seems like a lot of times that's what we do, is that we just go on these amazing adventures together. This is Simeon from praisetracks.com, and I think this is kind of a neat time. I'm playing around with when we can get the most people to be able to join us online live, because I really enjoy sharing live and getting your guys' feedback and that type of thing. And also tomorrow my wife and I are going to be attending a play that a dear friend of ours, we knew her since she was a child, really. She was always involved in music, and she became a music teacher, and just a brilliant, just a precious young lady that we love. And so she is going to be leaving teaching after this year. And so we're going to go to see her production of Little Women this weekend, tomorrow. So that's why I'm on here a little bit today, because we got a lot to cover. We've got a lot to cover. Hey, Frank. Frank is saying, "Hey, Simi," because that's what my family and my friends call me, and so that's funny. It's good to see everybody. And so before we get, it's crazy because before I go live, everything just starts happening, and sometimes it takes me just about a minute or two to catch my breath and get settled in. It is so good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Newville, Billy, Jeff, Chris, and God bless you all. Bless you today. We're going to have a lot of fun exploring. And there she is, my good friend BF. The first thing we're going to do, welcome. It's exciting. I love it. I love it. I love it. Chewy, don't you love it? Yeah, Chewy helped me with that latest build. I think it was just so funny that we need help sometimes. We need our friends' help, and Chewy was a great help to get everything put back together. So here we go. All right, here we go. So the first thing we're going to look at is not the live stream, but we're going to look at the latest thing from Vienna Symphonic Library, and it is their Soft Imperial, and that's what I'm playing here. And they just moved to using the iLock system for their copy protection. They were using eLicenser, where you had to have that key, that USB key, and they went ahead and just transitioned over to using iLock. So now you can either use the key, the dongle, and I have a dongle. I have three, actually. I have two e-licensers for a lot of my Vienna Symphonic stuff, and Steinberg, and the iLock for like everything else. And I think even Steinberg is moving away from the e-licenser. So this is kind of a gentle way to introduce new customers to VSL. And this Soft Imperial is beautiful. It's just the very softest dynamics, and it's not felted. It's just a clear sound, and it's in the Synchron player. Now, this is a caution. If you are using Synchron libraries with the e-licenser, if you download the Synchron player update, it is going to you're going to have to transition your licenses over to iLock. So that's the only caveat there, and they've kind of explained some of that too. And so it's just wonderful. Hey, yeah, and there he is Ben, and just so good to see you. And Ben is one of the most helpful individuals that you'll meet, and he is just top notch in my book. So if you've got any questions about the libraries and that type of thing, when you submit those requests, Ben may possibly be one of those. You're hoping that it's Ben, because Ben is just fantastic. So let's go ahead and just jump right into the Soft Imperial. Now, this Soft Imperial, it wasn't recorded on the Synchron stage like the Synchron Imperial. This was recorded on their silent stage, and that's why it's a little softer. Here we go. And I'm just going to load up just the initial preset, and we can get started with this. Here we go. It's very delicate. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Yeah, it's just got such a tender dynamic. And since it was recorded on that silent stage, you just get that very dry sound. And you can get a little bit out of it, you know. But it gets real soft. B flat today. So one thing that you can do is CC30 is like a dynamic range. I've got it all the way up. So what that's gonna do, that's gonna give you the full dynamic range, and then we can turn this down. And then that just kind of acts as a compressor. So here, it's gonna give you just only the top end, no matter how hard you play. Now in the middle, it'll kind of be a balance between the two. So you can play soft and then you can dig into it a little bit. So it just kind of helps shape the relationship between your keyboard and the piano. And okay, so Fadi, so you've got to download it's the Synchron player that you need, and you got to make sure if you download the new Synchron player, you've got to make sure all of your licenses are transferred to your iLok account. You got to set up that iLok account and get that all activated. It's a really, you know, it's a fairly simple process. Make sure that you read everything about how to activate those licenses as well. So if they're not activated in your iLok account, they will not show up on your in the player. So, and then of course, if you've got any questions, just, you know, reach out to support at VSL, and I know that they will take good care of you. So yeah, and the free libraries, the new free libraries, this one, and then the new flute that they released. This is iLok compatible only. It doesn't work with the older Synchron player and e-licenser. So that's just something to think about. Okay, here we go. So now let's just check out a couple of other presets here that we've got. That was just a default. So this is like an ethereal. So we can go, yeah, and if you go to the mix, you've got some different EQs going on here and delays. So let's go. And I've got to remember this is a soft piano, so I'm kind of and it's just like chill, just chill. Very cool. Okay, Imperial warp. So this is using some saturation. Yeah, this is warp drive. So we can crank that up and get that. That's pretty cool. You hear that just swirling around there. And then you've got the reverb here. I mean, for free, this is a beautiful instrument, especially an Imperial. And so we've got some different effects, different cool things going on. Yeah. Wow. Little spacey there. Okay, Granny's piano. Yeah, you know, my granny didn't have an Imperial. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now let's try the cheap radio. Let's see. Welcome to the broadcast today. Farmer Brown's chickens have escaped once again, so be on the lookout for 3 Dominicas and a red leghorn, foghorn leghorn. Yeah, that's crazy. See where music and sound takes you. It just took me back like to the Waltons' living room listening to that old radio. Yeah. Da-da-da. Little John Boy. So this is the radio volume. Yeah. Old Times Radio. All right, where the hits are happening on the old time hits are happening. Very cool, very cool. I say, yes. And you know, we've had some chickens down the street. We don't see them anymore. I hope that they're doing well, but I'm not sure. So let's see something here. So we've got presets here. And let's go back to the soft Imperial. Then we have mixer presets that with these. Oh wow! So we've got a big hall. I think that's so neat that they. Oh yeah, listen to that. Some very beautiful. So this is a wide mixer preset. Yeah, you hear that. Man, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, and for a free instrument, it's beautiful. Very intimate, very, very quiet, very nice. And it's not felted. And that's good. You can actually have a soft piano without putting felt on it. And it, you know, it's got a little character to it as you go up. Just listen to that. Yeah, free. Be free, be free. Thank you so much. Yeah, no strings attached. It's 100% free. You just have to set up a VSL account and an iLock account so that you can authorize it in the iLock cloud. Make sure you've got the hard drive space, and I think you should be good. And I think this is not too hard on CPU because it's just a very nice, basic, beautiful piano. I think they did a great job presenting that. So yeah, Ben, thank you so much for hanging in here with us and for always being such a great support. And that is another free instrument that we have from VSL, and I can't wait. I'm sure. And listen, if you don't have the free Big Bang Orchestra Essentials, that is amazing. Okay, I see what you did there. A free piano with no strings attached. That's great. Yeah, so the free instruments, you can either have the USB key or you can activate it to your computer. And I think that is so great. That is so great. So you don't have to have a key. You don't have to have a USB key at all. It can just be authorized right on your machine. And I think that is great. Okay, so thank you, VSL again for everything. Yeah, just go grab that. It's fantastic. And while we're talking about free instruments, Heavyocity has done it again with their Foundation series. And this is staccato strings this time. And I'm telling you, I love this initiative that these companies are taking to help us with getting these free instruments, because a lot of composers, especially those that are starting out, that do not have access to high quality orchestral libraries, and this is just such a blessing, such a blessing. So thanks again, Heavyocity, and thanks again, VSL, Heavyocity. I know Spitfire has the labs, which are fantastic, and Piano Book is another fantastic resource. A decent sampler. We've got so many things to be thankful for with these instruments. So let's dive in now. And the other thing is, the Foundation's instruments from Heavyocity run in the free Contact player. So you do not have to have the full version of Contact. Although I will say that it's still on sale for 50% off. So if you've ever thought about getting the full version of Contact, these are great times to do that, because again, it opens up so much. So here is the staccato strings here. Thank you. And thanks, Ben. Thank you. Appreciate you so much, man. You have no idea. So this is the clean staccato strings snapshot here. And let's just get right to it. Let's get right to it once we can. Okay, what's going on? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So it's very tight. It's got a nice tight sound. Let's see, we've got just a little bit of reverb here. Let's turn that off so we can just hear what that totally dry sound sounds like. It's got a little bit of a decay, but you don't have a huge wash of room. So that makes it great to blend with other instruments. So let's pop the reverb back on again. Yeah. So Fink is coming. Fink is coming. We're just having some fun. We're just having some fun. I just saw Bugs Bunny in the barber chair. That just brought back so many memories. Okay, so let's go to Hateful Eights. And we've got the main page that blends the strings and the texture layer. You know what, Robert? Looney Tunes was, it's where I learned, the first place that I was exposed to classical music was Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry, I'm telling you, the concertos and the things, and plus the silly symphonies are just, I don't know. I think that that kids today, they need to be exposed to those types of things, and that's how I was exposed. That inspired me to it just stirred up music in me. It stirred up an appreciation for music, and I really think that that we're missing a lot on Saturday morning. Man, I couldn't wait to get up on Saturday morning and overture, curtain lights. This is it. We'll hit the heights. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for that march. So this is the Hateful Eights, the second snapshot. So here we go. So this is using the step sequencer. That's really cool. And you can see the step sequencer here, and the texture is just thumping that, and it's tempo synced. And let's do 200. Yeah. Yeah, send that. Now, see that? Oh, wow, beautiful. My goodness. So I just bumped the tempo to 200, and it just created something totally different. I'm gonna go back down to 110. Yeah, that's really cool. Love it. Okay, heroic triplets. I gotta get that in. And this again is Heavyocity, and you can hear their signature fingerprint on this. Very cool. Okay, let's keep going. Lost staccatos. And see, we're doing a lot with the texture layer. Okay, let me just do this. I'm gonna go back to clean staccato strings. I'm gonna turn off the string layer, and let's just turn up the texture layer, just so we can hear what the texture's going on. There's just all sorts of things going on. That is so cool. Amazing. Yeah, and then you can blend these together. You've got an amplitude envelope and the ARPs and, you know, all these effects that they've just packed into this wonderful package. Okay, muted ice drops. Ooh, yeah, and here we got the ARP. Wow. It's staccato. It sounds like there's some pizzicato in there as well, and I think that's coming through the texture layer. So that just makes it okay. So this is pispiscato. Man, I'm gonna get this to working right. Pispiscato. Let's say that 5 or 6 times. Oh. That can take you so many different places, and it's great to just kind of lay down. Really nice. Okay, let's just check out Spiccato Feathers. Let's just play these. Let's just play these. I'm just amazed at how much they can get out of this. It's just so cool. So we've got that ARP. And you can go in and put your own ARPs and that type of thing, your own, and save them as snapshots yourself. Oh, Stab and Swell. And you've got separate ones for the strings and the texture, and it can either be a gate or an arpeggiator. So with the strings, it's an arpeggiator, and with the texture, they're using it as a gate. So let's hear this. So you hit it, and then the texture swells up underneath. So that's a lot of fun. So that is foundation staccato strings from Heavyocity. And I'm telling you, I don't think they're going to slow down anytime soon. So I can't wait. So there's got to be something brassy coming along down the road, and then woodwinds, of course. So I think they're just slowly building things with the foundations. So that's wonderful. I want to go ahead and just hit one more thing before we get into the Fink signatures, because I want to make sure that I can spend some time really playing through that for you guys, because I just got it yesterday afternoon, and I want to make sure that we can really be able to spend some time with it. But Emergence Audio, now this company has just been really interesting, and I've really enjoyed featuring their libraries on the channel. And what makes this really neat is that they've created this engine, and they're putting all of their different instruments and things into this engine. And what the engine allows you to do, it's called the Infinite Motion Engine. So it allows you to be able to use these basic samples and modulate them and turn them into so many different things. So this is Soprano textures, and as of the live stream, it's on special for like $24. And Emergence Audio is in the house, and it's good to see you. So good to see you. And we're just gonna dive in and see what's going on. Yeah, Jeremiah, I do not use, I don't use any kind of additional EQ. I just really don't alter any of the settings and that type of thing too much, because I want you guys to hear exactly what this is sounding right out of the box. So I didn't use any of the EQ on there, but you know what? You can tailor that. I think that's great that you can tailor that. And before we just jump in there, let me just pull that back up so we can kind of look at what that looks like. Yeah, so the effects. Yeah, so really there's no EQ settings too much to in the plugin itself. So, and I don't do anything other than some fun things to make sure the audio is coming out clear. So yeah. And and PyTalks, yes, Lore landed this morning, and so I can't wait to share that with you. It's going to be early next week, so make sure while we're here, make sure you subscribe and click on those notifications because you never know what's going to show up, and it's wonderful. I agree. Yeah, it's great right out of the box. Yeah, because they spend so much time working on recording and getting these things ready. So here we go. This is Soprano textures, and I like consistent interfaces because when you go to different libraries from different companies, if they've got if they've got a similar engine, you don't have to relearn the wheel every time. And so it just really makes it convenient. So I'm just going to load up. Okay, let's see how we can do this. Let's go ahead and open this up. Yeah, see, there you go. There it is right there. So I'm going to go to Soprano textures. So, and I must not have loaded the snapshots in there, but we've got correlated, infinite pads, and pulses. And let's just go through a couple of these. Here we go. Oop, wrong way. There we go. Okay. So let's get things going here. Very nice and easy on the CPU. So you can see we've got two slots And the engine is going between the two, and the mod wheel also adjusts that. But it's being modulated. That's just really nice. Again, what you hear is what you get, just right out of the box. So you've got the vowels. You've got all of the vowels here, and this is E. No, this is E. Keep going in the wrong direction. There we go. Now, I don't want to play too many notes. See, it blurs the line between vocal and synthesizers and sound design. It kind of takes all of those things. And you look at the waveform, how it's going across, and it's not perfect. There's all kinds of little things going on that make it alive. It's just alive. It's alive. So okay, so let's go to the infinite pads and look at this. Look at all of the wonderful things that we have here. Let's go to the drone. Let's load that up. Ooh, like a drone. That's crazy. It almost sounds like Dune, like the voices. And that's a soprano, but it's a very deep soprano, yeah. And yeah, so MBC, yeah, the content's only like 173 megabyte, like you mentioned, and so it's the engine and the processing that sets this apart and makes it so interesting. So let's just check out a few more of these. Ooh, okay, yeah. So let's go to, murmur, some murmurs. And here we go. And you see the center, it's modulating, and you've got these, the cutoff, you can assign these, and then you can adjust those in that little center, how much it goes, so you can see that resonance going. Yeah. That's kind of sets the range when it's modulating, and you can turn these on and off here. Wow, isn't that neat? So this is just not a conventional vocal library by any stretch of the imagination. It's just perfect for sound designing and starting to think. This is an infinite pad. And we've been listening to Aretha's Fink today. You got to think. Okay, let's see. Let's get into a different key. B flat. I'm finding. Let's see. Let's go to E. So these are re-triggered. When you hit a new key, that sample will re-trigger. So that's why you just hold it down and let it run through and listen to all of the details and funny things and cool things happening. It's really fun. Okay, let's check some more out. You got to think. Let's see, through the ether. And I love it when they give you useful presets and starting points. Yeah. Ooh. Then you've got a whole effect section here that you can modulate. Oh, listen to that. It gets so nice and rich and thick. So how long does it take to build these instruments? And I think it probably varies. And Emergence, you guys know more detail about that, but I know that it's not an easy task for sure. You know, somebody, well, I can build a sample library. Yeah, but can you build a sample library? It's very difficult. I mean, I try to do something really simple with some things, and it is so detailed. That is why I just have such an appreciation for all of these companies, because they're pouring hours and hours and sometimes years into developing some of these libraries. So Emergence, like 6 months to a year, and that's kind of with some of the basic libraries. I can't imagine. I know, especially like with the piano library, that you sample, if you sample 88 notes and have one velocity layer, and you let that note ring out until it goes all the way to the end, then you're spending hours and days in the studio just recording. Yeah. And that's the thing with this system. Yeah. Hey, Dan. Yeah. The Be Quiet. This is the, the new build. So it's just really cool. It's cool to have the mesh front because it allows more airflow. And plus you get to see the cool light wings fan. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's the same components that I've been using before, but just in an updated case and liquid cooling and stuff. And so yeah, you got to check out that build video, the return of the build. So that was a lot of fun. So 2 years just to develop the engine. And that's not that's not including the samples. So you've got 2 years just building the platform, and then you have to come up with the ideas for the samples. So hats off to you guys. Let's just check out just a little bit more and pulses. Let's just check out a couple of these pulses. Rapid currents. Coming up with the concepts and the sound design, the creativity. It's amazing. And that modulation wheel in the middle is going crazy. And see, okay, so all the way down, the source on the left, you hear the source on the left, you go over here, and it's the source on the right. And then the mod wheel will let you blend between the two. If it's up in the middle, then it's an equal balance of both. Yeah. Let's see something. You've got tape saturation, and I'm going to pull that convolution up some more. And we've got different convolution. Let's go to the 4.6 second chamber. You can turn on the phaser there. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Oh man, thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks again to Emergence Audio. Let's just see one more. Let's just kind of end this section on something. Let's just see if we can find something else. Times are shifting. The times they are shifting. The times they are shifting. Yeah. Let's see. That's so cool. That's so cool. And it's a free contact player library as well. You can see that if you don't have the full version of Contact, that's such a blessing, because I know it's a big commitment for the developers to get their libraries into that shelf on the Contact player. And so it's so appreciated when they do that. Thanks again. So make sure you check that out. All the links are going to be in the description. So make sure that you check that out. And for $24 right now, it's a great. It's great. Yeah, $24 works in the free Contact player. What's not to like? That's what's not to like. That's so cool. Okay, man. Thanks again, Emergence Audio. Such fun. Okay, so now this is going to be a lot of fun. So we were talking about Fink, and now we're going to talk about Fink. And it's the first time I've heard of this artist, but it's probably not going to be the last time, because this is really interesting. This kind of just came out of the blue yesterday with the live stream, well, the premiere, the live premiere. And if you go on the Spitfire site, if you go on the signature site, man, not only check out Lucy's walkthrough, but you've got to take a look at behind the samples, because it gives you an opportunity to learn more about Fink, about the guitars, and about the process that that they go through. So are you ready for this? And this is something cool. So if you, well, no, I'll wait. Let me wait. I must wait because it's something, a lot of fun. Okay, so you've got three guitars. You've got three guitars, Brady, Festi, and Orwell. And most of these are Martin guitars, very, very beautiful classic guitars. And you've got different arpeggiators on some of these. You've got chords. And let's just go ahead and start at the top with Brady and load up the arpeggiators. And we've got three zones. And so let's do this. So I'm going to just see, let's see, we're starting at D. And the first thing that you're going to notice is how warm this is. Now I'm going to go ahead and bump the BPM to 156 because if you look in the parentheses, that's it. It's the recommended beats per minute. Okay, so you notice that it didn't do the minor because this section is major, and then we get into the blues section, it's minor, and then at the yellow section, it's more open. So the green, well, I woke up this morning, thought about doing a stream with all my friends around me. It didn't take long before I knew it was gonna be a wonderful journey, yeah. It's gonna be a wonderful journey. Yeah. It just has that that stuff in it, you know, that performance and oh yeah. Yeah. Frank, you have no idea. You have no idea. And one of the things that I do, I did right away. Let me just see if yeah, so when you click on the controls, you've got reverb, attack, release. So we can just adjust just how much it comes in. You can just play with that a little bit. Of course, the string effects, moving the fret noises. You just have to remember what scale you're in, what key you're in, so you can make sure you're doing the minors. And now the open chords kind of lend themselves. You can play in any key because they don't have the third. It doesn't have the third in the chord, so they're open. So that's why I can play C, A minor, D minor, and G without actually having to play the minor in the blue because of the openness of it. So that's so cool. It's very nice, and I love the warmth of the guitar. So you've got two sets of arpeggios for this guitar. Just different feel. Yeah. So they're the rhythmic variations come and they give you 1 and 2. So they give you 2 different styles, and then each guitar has their own set of sounds, of strums. So like the Festi has arpeggiators and strummed. So we'll take a listen to that. Let's go ahead and just take a listen to the Festi arpeggiators and just hear what the difference is here. Yeah, just a basic. And just to lay down a nice bed of that real performance there. And then it's tempo sync too, so you can slow it down. I'll go back to 110. So I like that we can tempo sync that. Or we can go faster, 200. I'm always wanting that to begin in C. That's why it starts on D. So that's cool. That's let's see the strummed on the Festi. And that's at 85. So let's go to 85. Okay. Dum ba da da bum bum. Okay. Ooh. Okay, what happened here? Okay, did I lose something? I might have lost. Okay. Let me make sure I've got my MIDI controller. Yeah. Okay, for some reason, let me reload this. For some reason, I lost it. I don't know exactly what happened here. So we're going to go to, okay. Let me double check something. It looks like I lost my MIDI input for some reason. I just want to make sure. Okay, I'm going to just remove this and I'm just going to redo this. Just reset it. Let's reset it. So I'm going to reload the instrument. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but you know me, we just roll with it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now let's see. There we go. Yeah, for some reason I just lost the MIDI input for some reason. So let's go ahead and check out the strum patterns here at 85. Yeah, now that's a different. And then the mod wheel it just affects, like going through the pedal board, the process sound. Yeah, so, these are like toolkits. Yeah, I broke it. Yeah, so let's check out the 126 strummed. These are just so cool to just to build on. Ooh, now listen to that. It's like a triplet fill. Just a different personality. It's the personality of the performer. Yeah, you hear how you can get into that process sound. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and Orwell. Now Orwell is the other guitar. That's why just, man, just watch that About the Samples video. It just is so revealing. Yeah. It's just so sweet and warm. Yeah, and that's Orwell. Let's go to the second. Just such detail. Yeah, just so much detail. Hey, yeah, Billy, I am using the SL88 Grand from Studio Logic with the mix face. That's what the control surface is up here, is the mix face, and I love it. Okay, so let's get back to some of these. And okay, so we've got percussion, and we've got loops, and that's 96. Let's go to 96. Just some fun playing on the guitar and cases and that kind of thing. We've got delays. So you can just build up your own. Yeah, a lot of fun. This is just like a toolkit, a guitar toolkit. You know, because you get all of that expressiveness. So you've got the beats. Let's see. Let's do the fast beats. 158. Let's go to 158. 158. Here we go. And you got some really cool reverbs. And look, you've got different convolution, different spaces, so we can choose. And you can just dial that in. And let's see. Yeah, just a lot of fun things here. And you've got the Brady kit that uses sounds from the Brady guitar, and the Festi kit, and let me see, you can hover over. Okay, yeah, it doesn't tell you what the individual sounds are. So you just have to kind of go through. Yeah. Just picking up on top of the tuning bridge and the. So it's like a cajon type of thing. And you get that with each. So, yeah, so Robert, no big deal. This is a Logitech vertical mouse. I think it's the MX1 vertical, and I've got two of those, so I can just, when I switch back and forth, I can just always have that available. It's wireless, and then I've got the Logitech wireless Craft keyboard that I love using as well. So, yeah, this thing saved my wrist for sure. And then the Desk Potato, that is what the control surface that I use it on, and it just clamps and it just makes things so nice and easy to use. So we've got stomps and cases. So he's, you know, just creating all of these auxiliary percussion sounds, stomping and hitting the case. So it just gives you some really cool variety and things. And so we've got some voices, and this is Fink. He's got a little gravelly voice there, and we've got some hums. I think it's really nice that they thought about putting all of these different things in here. And let's try a big hall. And I like that they gave us some more reverb impulses. Really nice. And then the ooze, and you've got a couple of swells, the ah swells. Just the recordings. Just the recordings are so well done. We've got the swell. Just some things to give you those little extra. We're going to go to the individual sounds, the actual plucked and pulled, and lastly we've got some piano pads. And it's nice. Harmonic pad. Just things to add. And sustained strings pad. Like an ebow. It's the ebow. Just to give you some pads. Okay, now let's get into the let's just get into some of the notes. And so they give you pulled notes, plucked notes, thumb notes, muted notes, and chords that we can just strum chords. So let's just look at the Brady pulled notes here. And one of the first things that I did, I adjusted the release. I adjusted the release a little bit. Once you start playing these things, get it under your fingers. Oh yeah, it's unified. It's unified already. Yeah, I just finished it this morning before we went live. So. It's in the description. If you are using Unify, go ahead and you can download that. And I'm going to show you one of the patches that I did in Unify. But listen to that. It's so cool. That's the pulled notes. And let's go to the plucked notes on the Brady. Like they're, yeah. And again, for some reason, I like that release a little bit short. They've got it all the way up on the default patches, but I like it short for some reason. That's the plucked notes. And with the Brady, we've got, okay, pulled, plucked, and thumb. And I'm gonna go to my releases. So it's like playing, you know, thumbing that. Yeah, David, the patterns are different for each guitar. And I think it just kind of captures the nuance of the character of each guitar. I think that's really cool. And we've got, let's see, 2-finger chords. Let's see, yeah, 2-finger chords. And they split the keyboard. And again, the release, same thing. It just makes it more alive for me. Very cool. And pulled chords. So you've got 2-finger chords, you got pulled chords. And they're set up like the patterns. So you've got major chords, minor chords in the blue, and then open in the yellow. And we can just kind of. That's really nice. I like that. You can go some places with that. So that's the pulled chords and harmonics. Yeah, we've got some harmonics. And this is just the Brady. Very nice. And you've got pulled, thumbed, and plucked harmonics. Yeah, you get the plucked harmonics here. And then again, the mod wheel just will take you into that pedal board. Those effects there. It's just got such a sweet, mellow sound. Absolutely. Very nice. So let's go to Festi and go to pulled notes. Martin. There's that Martin sound. Yeah, so Indiana Bones, yeah. So the voicings are open in a lot of the chords like that, especially when you've got the three together. The top, I think it's the yellow zone are open. So it's interesting. Okay, so let me show you that. Yeah, so you can play C major and E minor. Oh yeah, so you can combine those chords, yeah, and just make it kind of crazy. But this is an old Martin guitar. And it's just very responsive too. It's just got all the character that's built into the guitar. It's just gorgeous. So this is the thumb notes. Yeah, I get lost sometimes when you're just, because the sound is so nice and warm. It's just so nice. So that was the thumb notes. And then, of course, you've got the two finger chords, harmonics. So let's check out Orwell with their, oh, let's just see the muted. Let's hear the muted notes in the Festi before we go on. Really cool, full of character. So let's go to the Orwell pulled notes. Yeah, so NBC, no, you cannot extend the range of the keyboard, and I wish you could, because sometimes I run out of notes. But the good thing is, it kind of helps to restrict you. It kind of helps you to kind of be a little accountable. And you can just hear the character coming through. Absolutely beautiful. The plucked notes, and that was the pulled. Let's go to the plucked and hear these. You know, I have not tried the Ample Sound guitar, but you know what? If it's a free guitar, then I tell you what, definitely add that to your library, and I think I will have to check that out. Have to check that out too. So okay, so this is, yeah. Let me show you what we did here in Unify World. So, you know, having all of these layers and all of these things available is just amazing. But then when you put it into when you put it in Unify, it brings a totally different different possibilities. You can layer these, and one of the things that I did, um, yeah, no legato um, or hammering on that type of thing, and so that was the thing. Yeah, so BF, yeah, that's again, watch the behind the samples because it's like this library captures his authentic performances, the way that he approaches the guitar. And so that's what we have here. But with the unified patch library that we have, all of the patches are broken out. So I can add like the, let's just see, we can do a Brady pluck notes, and then I can just add another. Let's go to the Orwell pulled notes and see it loads it in. So now I've got two instances here. One's playing the Brady pluck notes and the other's playing the pulled notes. So they're layered. I mean, but what I did, I created a user patch that, okay, let me go to normal. And so I used the Unify Polybox to go between three instances. And with these, I've got pluck notes in instrument one, I've got pulled notes in the second instance, and I've got thumbed notes in the third instance. So what's going to happen is that when like watch these indicators here. So um, let's see, I lost. I lost my MIDI again. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, let's load Unify again. For some reason, I'm not. I'm losing the. I'm losing my MIDI somehow. Um, and this is live, and so like we always say, there's always something that can happen. Um, but it's just as easy as just loading it up again. And I'm going to go into the unified Spitfire audio Fink signatures. And there we go. And let me load my my custom layer here. So watch what happens. Watch what doesn't happen here. Okay. Okay. Pluck notes. Let's see. Let's just load it here. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. We're getting something happening, but not what we're wanting to happen. Gee whiz. Okay. Let's just load something else and see what's going on here. And I have issues every once in a while with the Spitfire player. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Wow. Okay, let me just reload this. When in doubt, reload. Okay, there we go. So let's go and pick the Brady pluck notes. Yeah, some things just need to reload. And let's just swap this out. Sorry, guys, but I want you to hear this. And this is just something that it always works when you're not live. So this is the pulled notes. So we go to pulled notes. We're gonna load that, and then we'll swap this out. And yeah, and then we're gonna go thumb notes here. Yeah, thumb notes here, pulled notes and plucked notes. Okay, here we go. And now I've got the macro controls assigned there. Here we go. Now, every time I hit a key, it's going to randomly go between a plucked, pulled, or a thumb note. And you can see the meters here, and I'm triggering each instance a little randomly. And that just brings something fresh to it. So sometimes you pick, sometimes you pluck, sometimes you thumb. So when you play it all together. And I want to turn the release. Matt, thank you, man. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Okay, so let's just, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's a USB thing I think I'm having an issue with. Yeah, so yeah, I think the USB was doing some things. Thank you. My sweetheart just gave me a water. It's time to have a water break, and then we'll just get back into this. Oh, fantastic. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love it. That's what I love too, Chris. I love just being able to just jump on here, and what you see is what you get, man. This is it. This is me. This is it. I just so thank everybody for fantastic support and. Now let's. And I can actually add another layer. And you know, that's the thing with Unify. You can keep stacking these and add harmonics and that type of thing. Let's go ahead and see if we can just, if we can do that. I'm going to just load the plucked notes. And here we go. So this is just plucked notes. Now let's go ahead and, you know, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add another another layer, and let's do the Brady plucked harmonics. Plucked harmonics. There we go. So now I've got. Okay, okay, I was playing. So now we've got the harmonics here. I want to say, I want to go from 0 to 100 velocity here. And then I want the harmonics to come in when I hit velocities of 101. So that's what I'm putting in this last box here. Yeah, let me lower that down a little bit more. Let's go to 90 or 80. Let's just go to 80. So I'm bringing this top number down to 80, 80, and then I'm going to bring this down to 81. So what happens is, if I'm playing lightly, it's going to play the top layer. If I slam it, and if I hit it hard, it's going to do that. And let me see the tuning. I bet you this sounds like it's tuned kind of low, but it might not be. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. I just have the I just have a different harmonic pulled up. Let's go to the thumb harmonics on here. That's really neat. It's really interesting once you get into all of this. Okay, are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Yeah, something. Yes, we had a. Yeah, we had a little interesting thing happen here. So yeah. So that's just some fun with Unify. And let me see. Let me just check out the Orwell harmonics and just see what's yeah, when we're doing different things, it's just it can get kind of crazy there. It's the drama, little drama. Yeah. Okay, so that's one of the things, is that the harmonics are in a different octave, and so I would need to do a little more tweaking on that unified patch in order to get the, yeah. So you see the keyboard shifting, but that's something we can do. That is definitely something that we can do. Okay, let's just get risky. Let's just do that. Let's just layer it with some strings, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up. I'm going to just load Unify one more time, and let's just see what we can do here. And Unify, for me, it's just such a fantastic way of creating layers quickly. Yeah, there's some stuff going on here. Okay, so let's just load a nice nice guitar. Let's go to the Orwell, which is the nylon. The Orwell is like a nylon guitar. And let's see, let's go to the pulled notes. Pulled notes, there we go. Pulled notes. And let's see, I think I have Heirloom unified Let's see. Do I have Heirloom unified? Ah, yes, there we go. So I'm going to pull up Heirloom. Let's go to, oh, yeah. So if I was playing live, I definitely would use it standalone. Yeah, because unless you specifically had a reason for the DAW to be open, I would definitely use Unify standalone live. That just takes away any crazy stuff going on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to load a Unify layer, which means it's going to load the all-in-one from Heirloom into a brand new Unify layer. So here we have Heirloom now sitting here, and I want to go to the long flautando. There we go. Yes, jitterbox and triggerbox can definitely help randomize things. So here is Orwell pulled notes with Heirloom flautando. And let's just turn up those strings a little bit more. Let's get some more reverb going on there. Just so nice. I want to try cinematic frozen strings on this. Let me delete that layer and let me pull up cinematic frozen strings and just hear what that sounds like. This is where you get into some really cool. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know I've got it in here somewhere. Ah, is it not in here? Cinematic soft piano felt. I've got so many things going on here. You know what? I don't have it loaded in here. But let's go to intimate strings. Intimate strings is just so beautiful. So let's go to the long consordino on the intimate strings. You know, I was looking at the. I was hearing that. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Seen sunny days. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. If you're going to do it, where is it? You know, I was looking at that. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's just like I was looking at the lyrics, and it's just such an incredible thing. If you look at the story behind it, it's just incredible. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Yeah, let's just look at that. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I'd always thought that I'd see you again. If you look at the lyrics and the story behind it, it's just amazing. Wow. Yeah, those intimate strings just really add just that nice warmth. When you layer it, the magic it just comes alive. Wow, just so beautiful. And I want to thank all of my friends for just joining me and coming along these journeys with me, you know, crashes and all, bugs and all. But it's the music that we're here for, and the friendship and the joy of music. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Wow. So until next time, you may see fire and see rain and see all kinds of crazy things happening in your life. Man, just keep going. Just keep going. Man. And I hope to see you again. I want to see you again, my dear friends. So until next time, this is Simeon with PraiseTracks.com, and I love sharing the joyful sound with all of you, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Mm-hmm.